Celeste is a masterpiece. Celeste is a simple game with a heartfelt message. It's got deep themes and so much content. It should be worth way more money. It can be fun, it can be difficult, and if you want it to, it will make you rip your hair out. Celeste is an indie platformer, where a girl named Madeline slowly climbs a mountain named Celeste. As she climbs the mountain, the game quickly reveals that the entire mountain is a metaphor for life, and the game deconstructs very internal concepts with external threats. Each chapter you dive deeper into Madeline's issues. The main antagonist of the story is her darker half, her shadow self, an evil version of her that you must find behind a mirror in a dream. Evil Madeline is always there, holding her back. But it's only until Madeline accepts the depressed, anxious, aggressive version of herself that she truly can go up the mountain. The game is really about that if you hate yourself, you won't get anywhere. The only way to move forward is to love yourself. The mountain makes you fight your worst fears. You meet a toxic and dangerous man named Mr. Oshiro. He teaches you that you can't help everyone. Some people need to figure things out on their own. Mr. Oshiro is in denial. He's a ghost. He died a long time ago, and worse than that, his dream died. His hotel is completely abandoned and destroyed by neglect. He can't accept that he failed, and that he died, and he slowly takes it out on Madeline, but she keeps trying to help him despite everyone warning her to leave him behind. But in the end, Oshiro is corrupted by his own self-hate, and he lashes out. Madeline gives him space, but only once she finishes climbing the mountain, and Oshiro figures things out on his own, does Oshiro actually leave the hotel and reach the bottom of the mountain. While all this soul-searching stuff is going on between levels, the game itself is brutal at times. It's not an easy game. You can climb walls, dash through the air, and jump, and as the game progresses you find gems that give you an extra dash, platforms and contraptions that change your movement, bubbles that give you the ability to fly across the screen, and eventually you even gain the ability to fly for a limited amount of time. There are so many things that get in your way. Spikes, dark ooze, eldritch nightmares, heavy fucking wind, and hidden in all these levels are collectibles. Strawberries that can only be obtained by doing risky moves and taking a lot of attempts, and hidden tapes that give you a harder variant of the level. The game feels like it never ends, because the epilogue is locked behind even more challenges. Crystal hearts, hidden gems. There's so much stuff in this game, it would take months to collect it all, to beat all the impossibly hard challenges, and finally beat the third version of the last level. This game is incredible, and when it first came out, I loved it. I played it all the time, and I climbed the mountain pretty fast. But the thing I could never forget was the feather scene. Halfway through the game, evil Madeline shakes the cable car that regular Madeline and Theo are hiding in. So, Madeline has a panic attack. And during this scene, Theo, the Instagram guy, gives her advice that is so good, I have used it in real life for years. He tells her to close her eyes and picture a feather floating in front of her, to use her breath to control the feather. Not too high, not too low, to keep the feather in the right spot, right in the middle. And this technique is amazing. It really does help people. This game isn't just a really hard platformer with cute characters. It's a lesson about mental health. A game that doesn't just test your skills, that doesn't just challenge you, but it's a game that helps you understand yourself. Celeste is a masterpiece, and when I first started making YouTube videos, it was the first game I really wanted to talk about. Long before I posted videos online, before I even knew what VTubers were, I recorded and edited an entire Celeste video, and I never released it. When I talked about Celeste, it was the first time I really found my voice. Celeste is more than a good indie game. It's a masterpiece of perfect design, incredible content, and a meaningful story. There's a reason it won so many awards. There's a reason people think about it today. It's a game that doesn't just help you emotionally. It makes you feel like you really did climb a mountain. Anyway, I'm Aloney the Bard, and that's why I love this game. See you loners later. Bye. If you want to watch me force myself to keep streaming this game long after I should have stopped for the night, I have a 7-hour stream where I put myself beyond my own limitations, and I streamed for way too long. It's pretty good. You should check it out. Or you could check out this other video. It's an older one. You'll probably like it. See you later.